No, don't adjust your TV set or your computer screen or your phone. It is me. I'm back, bitches. Restless Rap is next.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time, kids. James Lott Jr. is back to the show that he created 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago.
Welcome back, James.
Oh, that's crazy talk. Crazy talk. It's this Restless Rap, the after show for the Young and the Restless on CBS here at AfterBuzz TV. I am your host, James Lott Jr., and I have two people with me. One you see every week. She's here with Rachel. Shout out to Rachel, who is somewhere across the country doing something.
She's traveling, doing
something.
But she'll be back.
She'll be back. And she has great locations she's going to, too, so that kind of stuff. But we have Miss Farrah next to us.
Hi, guys. I'm Farrah Naz for Sharon.
Hi. And the guy across next to her, you know him. He's been on my shows and been through here many times. Mr. Walker Ragsdale.
Hello.
Hi, Walker.
Hello.
Hi, Farrah. Welcome, you guys.
You ready to have fun today?
We're ready.
We're going to talk about the things that happen in Genoa City. Yes, we are, kids. Now, first, a little housekeeping. We are on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube under the Young and Restless After Show. So go to AfterBuzz TV Dramas page, like that, subscribe, comment, share, whatever rates. You can follow these episodes that are on there, and this one will be on there also. Same with the YouTube, with the iTunes channel and Spotify and SoundCloud. So go there. But it's called Young and Restless After Show, just so you guys are new, don't know that. That's what it's called. But it is Restless Rap, which is the show. Yeah. So, you guys, hello.
Hi, James.
Okay, first, there are two things that fans were asking me to discuss really quick. I will talk. I'll talk about it. So they want me to discuss these first. Oh, hello, everybody! You guys in the chat room. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, James. I know I love you guys. I see all my regulars in here, like Aaron Brody and Todd Beaton and all you guys in there. Okay, so number one, because they were on this week, so we need to discuss this. Ooh. Is Miss Eva LaRue too young to play Jordi Vilasuso's mother?
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, yes. There's a lot of talk about that.
I know, it's a controversial topic.
Yes.
But, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
She's only 13 years older than the character that plays her son.
Yeah.
Which it's like, who has a baby at 13?
Well, if you're fast, I guess you can.
I mean...
Mad child young, but not that young. We've been talking about this.
I don't, only from the sense of I've known Eva LaRue as a character for the past 20 years as Maria. So for me, it's like I've seen her play...
Good point.
You know, the young ingenue to being the mom. So now it's not... I understand, like, you know, she looks good. She can't help it. She looks good.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a little jarring, but you know, it's soaps.
But you know, it's funny because there are a couple. I was trying to write this down. There are a couple of soap pairings that have happened where mother and son or father and daughter, where in real life they weren't that much age difference, and it worked. I know on one of the latest episodes of the reboot of Dallas, they had Judith Light and this other character, Mitch Pileggi. They played mother and son. But it worked. Like, for some reason, they just kind of, it just totally worked. And some people, my mom looks young, so I don't know. Some people, I look young. Some people look young for their age, right? But I know a lot of people were just saying, well, isn't she look a little too young to play his, not Lola, of course, but his mother?
Yeah.
Something, well, some people have kids when they're young.
Well, in real life, Sharon Case is, I think, 48.
Yeah.
And then, what's the actress's name?
Cameron Grimes, her character, or who else?
No, the woman that plays Lola's mom.
Oh, Eva LaRue.
So she is, I think she's like 52.
Around my age.
Right? So it's interesting that...
the ages are so close.
Yeah, the ages are so close.
So close. And they never mention age on soaps anyway.
No.
They never talk about age. So it's kind of like, I guess it's like they picked an actress, which Eva's a big name.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she was on CSI Miami or whatever, thing like that too. So she's a name. So they got her on the show. And she knows how to act on soap. I think it's also a thing too is that you have to realize that you have to know how to act on these soaps because the pacing's fast.
Right.
So picking somebody who knows what to do must be way easier than picking somebody who doesn't.
Yeah, and also she has a fan base, so she's bringing on those fans to watch the show as well.
So let me add up, and another thing we bring up, and you know I told this in the text.
Yep.
Traci and Kane. So many folks are going, ew. First of all, it's no ew. I'm like, come on. But there are folks who are, everybody's talking about it. There are folks who are just like so opposed to them even suggesting that these two, and I'm like, if you come to me at a character standpoint, I can understand that, but they're going by age. I'm seeing they're being very ageist in some ways. They're not even coming by character. You're going like, well, no, she's too old for him. I'm like, well, what are your thoughts on that?
Come on, I have some very controversial stuff.
Well, just say it. That's why I brought you on.
I don't think it's ageist.
Okay.
What is it?
I think it's okay. What if it was Eileen Davidson?
Okay.
Two different aesthetics.
Okay.
Right.
I think people would be more like, oh, Eileen is so sexy, and whereas they see Traci as more as a mom. So I don't think it's age.
Okay.
I think it's that, and people don't want to say it because if it was Ashley and Kane, people would be like, oh my God, I love Ashley and Kane.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought that up. I actually brought that up when we were talking about it with Rachel. So I think Traci has like this very maternal figure on the show. So when you think of Traci having like a quote unquote love life, you almost think of like your mother and father.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So it's like, okay, mom and dad, I know that you have sex behind closed doors.
Because you're here, obviously.
I don't want to know about it.
Right.
I don't want to see it.
Okay.
Like, that's how it is.
Okay. I get that. I get what you both are saying. Okay, so it's more of a unspoken. She's not sexy enough kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's just.
Okay.
I mean, because if it was Ashley, if it was Lauren, people would have no issue, and they're all the same age group. It's just in society, Ashley and Lauren are deemed what it is sexy, and Traci is not, and that's what people.
Maxwell Comics is making me laugh in here. First, he said, "Let Traci get her cobwebs dusted." Let Traci has not had nothing in a while. Let her have some.
I love Max. He calls in one.
He's hilarious. He asked for Rachel. Rachel's not here, but it's hilarious. He's like, "Yeah, why not?" He's like, "Right now, like, why not?" For me, it was a little jarring character-wise. I didn't even think about the age or weight or any. I didn't look at any of that stuff. For me, I was just kind of going, "Well, I don't know if I think Traci." I didn't see it at first. I didn't see any chemistry or anything at first.
I don't either. Y&R has a big problem that I want to go into a little bit later.
Yeah.
Where they have these, where they make these super couples, and then when one half of the super couple leaves, the other character just flounders. Yeah. Kane and Lily were like, that was it.
Yeah.
Kane without Lily, it's not working.
Yeah. You're so right.
Hillary and Devon, amazing. Without Hillary, I don't care about Devon.
Interesting. Okay.
So that I think they're writing themselves into a corner in the sense of like, yeah, we have these great romances, but what happens when the person leaves? Like, how do you establish the character? Yeah.
That's a very good point. On a side note, I follow Kane. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Daniel Goddard.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram, and he recently. Did you see that video he posted where he was asking the fans, like, "Give me feedback. Yeah. Where do you want my storyline to go? How do you want this to develop?" And a lot of people were just commenting underneath it, just basically talking about how they just weren't feeling the Traci. And
well, it was funny. Traci was with Brad years ago. So there was some little hotty-totty. She did like a hotty-totty.
And then they had Lauren come and steal him away.
Yeah, they did do that.
That was sweet. Wasn't it like 20 years ago?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. Someone sort of a little older, been around a while.
I've been watching for over 20 years, too.
Yeah. So, but people bring that up. She was with Brad, at one point. I mean, so she was never the sexy siren, first of all. That was never Traci's role.
They also just haven't had a love story for her since Brad. So it's been over 20 years. So it definitely takes some adjusting for us, right?
So the dawn of time. And I want to bring a couple things up, because this happened this week, too. Why bring this character of Mallory into Jack's life? To basically take her away.
And then take her away. I know, I felt so bad for her.
I kind of like the look. I was like, ooh, she's an actress I've never seen before. It's kind of cute. She's beautiful, age appropriate.
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
Tell me.
Why?
Eva LaRue.
Oh, good point.
They put them together, probably.
You're not bringing Eva LaRue on for nothing. Not to sit around, Lola, let's bake.
Right.
Oh,
No, girl.
Yes.
So Cliff Maria. Just kidding. All my children reference. Okay. But I like I kind of like that they had this thing in common with the Alzheimer's stuff.
With the parents that were sick.
I
was waiting for that little guarantee to finish up so she can go away.
Oh, interesting. Okay, see, there you go, kids. Mm-hmm. There you have it. So that's a couple there. I also want to talk about this whole Chancellor thing. That was on this week a little bit too, and this whole Adam connection. And so are they bringing back Chance? That was going on here. We're gonna see him at some point.
I hope so.
Oh no.
and not with the same character. Not what's his name? Not him. I don't remember. Who knows where he is? But I'm like
John Driscoll.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need no shade or anything, but it's like, I don't know where he is. But they keep mentioning this Philip Chancellor IV and how he's, he got bailed out by Abbott. Like, this is something going on. I mean, they keep mentioning. So you don't think they're going to bring him on? No?
Oh, no, I do. I think this is the Josh Griffin is playing the best of Josh Rowe. Everything that was when he was here before is coming back.
Because now he's been, what they said, he just surpassed, 90 days back or something like that. His storyline's been going on for 90 days or something like that. There's a big thing on there the other day about that. They're asking online.
Yeah, we don't need change.
To me, it's already enough. We already have a Kyle character. We already have why bring? Let's go bring back the Chancellors. Period. I mean, but you're not going to, obviously. I mean, it's good to see Jill on it. Every once in a while.
Where does she keep going?
Wasn't it in real life the actress doesn't live here? Jess Walton, I think, lives in Oregon or something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So she comes down, but I don't know why they're not using her more. Anyway, I love Jill.
I love Jill's character too.
So
I think it's her choice.
Yeah,
I think she doesn't want to work or be here more. I think she enjoys being I want to say grandma and
something. And runs a horse farm or something. It's like she does some other stuff up there. So I think that's kind of. I think it's just kind of she's not on purpose. But I always like to say when she comes in, she infuses, like vets do a lot of times. They come in with the history and and her talking to Katherine. I mean, it's kind of funny to me. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, she's one of the original characters.
Her character's one of the originals. Yeah.
And you had to have that plot point where like Jill had something to say about Victoria and Billy getting their recommitment to each other. So. That that was hanging out there because she wasn't at the ceremony.
No, kind of funny. And so we got this whole thing with so this whole Theo character. I'm gonna get to the bigger storylines in a second, but this whole Theo character. How do we feel about him?
He's cute, fun to look at.
Yes.
I think
too early to tell, or
I think it's too early. I think I see what they were trying to do.
Him and Summer. The whole Ava, Devon, he's involved in all that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't see how they're going to develop his character. Like, is he going to be like a long-term character on the show, or is he just going to come in and out?
Well, I was go back to then bring back Noah, bring back somebody we know, like somebody tied to bring back somebody tied. And I know people want new characters. I get the whole thing.
But we have so many new characters on the show now.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like more of the original characters.
Right, that's what I think.
Well, it's a soap. We'll find out Theo's mom or dad is in Genoa City and he's connected to someone, and that's usually how it goes.
That's usually how it goes. But I don't know if I like him or anything. You're right, it's too soon to tell. But I'm kind of like, okay.
I feel like they may have also brought him in for two reasons: for the summer aspect, but to kind of spice up Kyle, because I don't know what happened to this character, because Kyle, when he first came on. And then midway through to now, it's just boring.
I was gonna say boring. I love what's his name? Michael Miller. I love him. I think he's hot. First of all, but I did when he first came out. I liked the way they portrayed. He was like kind of a roguish character, really funny, kind of a brat a little bit. I mean, like all those things.
It was too much at the beginning,
but it was still something. It was
and then they found like the perfect medium for him, and then Lola came.
Yeah.
And that's what the fans say.
I know. Here's the thing. Okay, again, we all know this. You watch soaps. You guys watch soaps at home. We know that writers come in and want to write a story for maybe newer families. I get that. And I have no problem with it. I mean, obviously, I'm half Latino. I have no problem with no newer family, Latino family. But I think it's just that they didn't write them to me correctly.
And to sacrifice. People, let's get down to the, let's get it real, get real.
Yeah.
People felt that family came in as a sacrifice of the Winters.
Yeah.
You brought the Rosales in, and the Winters were all demoted.
They were.
You're right.
Oh, I don't want to get too much.
but that's part of it, and also people were getting upset because then Paul wasn't being seen on screen anymore, and people got upset about that. Mm-hmm. I hadn't seen a campaign like that to bring Doug Davidson back since Jeannie Francis on GH. That was a big campaign.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, I saw it. And people were like, bring Paul back. I saw a lot of people in my feeds. They were like, bring him back. He should be back on. Bring him back. Bring him back. I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was that
for his 2-day-a-week guarantee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did. I was surprised. I didn't know that he was that beloved like that.
After.
You learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, wow. I didn't see that since Jeannie Francis. That's the last thing I was like, wow, people are really checking for him. And they were getting mad at Joy Vilasuso coming on, playing Ray, saying, well, that should be Paul doing that.
Yeah, I think that's what I think it was more of I don't know. Maybe he has fans.
No filter. Tell us what
Tell us what
you really think. I feel like you're holding back, and I don't want you to.
Be polite.
Yeah.
Be polite.
It's still early.
Too early.
It's too early.
Too early. But that leads into the whole thing of, we got to see some history, which is kind of great to see Michelle Stafford back in the role because her and the cricket storyline from 20 years ago, when she was taunting her. Because for you guys at home, of course, know she's not going to run for DA again, Christine. And so then Phyllis has to have her 2 cents, of course, in there. And earlier in the week, Paul was also questioning her. So it's kind of like that is history. Those regular actors, it's kind of history.
Since this is my first time since she's been back, Michelle is amazing. It has been so pleasurable.
So good.
And this is what I hate about social media at this point.
Tell me.
Where we can't say that, oh my gosh, Michelle's so great being back, because then it's a slight against Gina. There's 2 things can be true.
Yeah.
Gina did a great job while she was there.
Yeah.
But let's not, Michelle came back and was like, baby, I'm here to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like her mannerisms, she seems happy. She seems like she's having fun. This is what we wanted from Michelle Stafford on that other show. Okay.
Shady Sunday. I love it. Yes. Well, it's funny. So next week, I'm sitting down with Michelle Stafford. I'm making the announcement this week. But I'm sitting down with Michelle Stafford one-on-one here on AfterBuzz TV. Look for details. We're going to talk all of it, GHN, YNR.
He's getting the exclusive
interview. We're going to talk
with
about
Michelle Stafford.
Yes.
And he's gonna
work it out.
Ask every question.
He's about to find out how bored she was over at GH.
Oh my God, listen to you. Oh my God, it's so funny. We got to talk about all of it. But no, I agree with you. One of the scenes that got me from a few weeks ago, that was just kind of like, this is Michelle at her best, was when they had that party to celebrate the hotel, me and Adam are in business together, and people were just like you're fucking crazy. You're crazy, excuse me. You're crazy. And Michelle, I know, I was like, sorry, that's my first tip all day. Oh my goodness. Give me that. Cheese and crackers. And the way she was kind of playing, like, just get out. Just think about his drink. And just the way she played, Michelle, first of all, she's beautiful.
She owns that character.
She's beautiful, first of all. But the way she owns the character unapologetically, she just plays, she goes all in. It's like, she originated the role. That's her. She was Phyllis.
And I love how, like, her first weeks back, her introduction with everyone, there was always like, I'm back. I love that little play on every, and just like the chemistry was just like her and Christian Blanc. Like I was like, oh, Phyllis and Michael, I missed this. It was just she's been amazing to have back.
I totally agree.
One of the bright spots of the show for me.
Totally agree. Sure. Totally agree. I wrote down lots of history. I loved her taunting Christine. Why not? So why not? The bug.
The bug.
See, I say, it's cricket. She was cricket a long time ago. I love that. I just love that. And again, seeing the original actors interplay.
It's such a breath of fresh air.
It's nice. And you don't always get that on shows. And so soap's one of the few mediums you can actually kind of have all that history, and you can actually kind of show that.
And soaps is one of the only mediums where you can have a recast character, someone come into a role and put their own spin on it for years and then leave, and so. No, it doesn't have to be oh my gosh, it's either Gina or Michelle. It's two, you can like both.
You can like both. I'm glad you said that. You can like both. You can and understand. It's like a play or a musical. People play the roles. Dreamgirls, Jennifer Holliday was the bomb, of course. So was Jennifer Hudson. I mean, you can like both their performances. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's just kind of like this. That's kind of what happens in long-running shows.
Yeah.
Things happen. So Phyllis is. She's back though. She's back, bitches. Michelle is back, and so I think it's great. But I'm really curious to see kind of actually how further deep she gets in with this Adam thing. So I'm like, they're buddy at the moment. But I'm wondering what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I can't tell where YNR is pushing her romantically yet.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's going to be with Adam.
Not Jack or anything. I'm trying to think of go back with Jack.
That's her and Peter Bergman. That was
so good.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I could be down with Phyllis and Jack again. Mm-hmm. Adam, well, we'll get there tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get it right now because Adam right now. Well, his main focus has been Chelsea.
Yeah.
But he's going to turn on her, kind of, I guess, because
he totally turned on her.
Because he won't do what she won't do what he wants, and this whole all these children, he has these children out there too. He's trying to get together. But do we want? Because Adam was played differently by Justin Hartley. It was a very different.
Very differently. Mm-hmm. This is almost a regression. Not only does he look younger, he is acting like Justin Hartley. Was never there. Mm-hmm. This is such a regression that I think it's hurting the character.
I completely agree with you.
Because Adam was not like this,
not this evil.
No. And it's not even like evil, like but it's just like dumb, like.
Well, Sharon said it. Chelsea said it. When you left, you were okay with your family.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you left,
it doesn't coincide with the storyline prior to him.
Your problems were with the ladies. Your problems were with them, not with the family.
Yeah.
But I guess they're trying to do the whole thing of the black sheep thing, obviously.
Yeah, but I don't think you how long? How long we had to deal with this? We had it with the first Adam. We did with Justin Hartley. Finally, okay, we're never going to be like, oh, hey, bro, but we can coexist. And now it's just like
they hate each other.
We're fighting over little kids that we don't see, over a woman that we have no chemistry with.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
I would have took Sharon and Adam.
No.
No, no?
No, no.
He said emphatically no. And why do you say no?
I love Sharon and Ray.
And I like them.
I adore those two, and I do not want Adam coming in, in between. But it's going to happen because when Mark and Michelle and Melissa were on to talk, they showed a clip of Y&R, and it was Adam and Sharon having sex, and we haven't gotten there yet. So, and so in the back of my mind, I keep thinking okay, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen?
But it's a soap. It has to happen. It has to. And I'm friends with Jordy. I love Jordy. I think he's got. I like him. He surprised me on the show. I've always liked him as an actor. He's always been fun. But I thought I like his character. I like him on here because he's different than the other guys.
Yeah.
And Sharon needs somebody who's not a Newman.
Question: Are you sure it wasn't the scene where Adam had a dream where he had sex with Sharon?
I don't know if it was a dream. I just remember on the talk they showed a clip of him taking his shirt off and him undressing Sharon. Maybe I missed it.
Okay, because I know a few weeks ago he literally had a dream where he was having sex with her.
Basically.
Okay. Oh, well, maybe that was it.
So
but either way, I still think Adam's going to get involved. Something's going to happen there. Because him and Chelsea aren't going to get back together. They're not getting back together.
No, they're done. They're trying to put Nick and Chelsea together.
Yeah, I think so.
I was so excited when they said Missy was coming back because I love Chelsea.
Yes.
I did not think they were going to destroy the character this fast, this soon.
And how are we feeling about this whole Chloe off-screen kind of? What's that all about?
Yeah, I don't get it. Why would you bring a character back and just take her out?
Take her out.
We like her.
I love the video you said. I love her.
I would have rather they had used Missy that way. They brought Chloe back for that plot point to tell that story. I would rather them brought Chelsea back for that plot point and take her out. Because you're going to tell me that Chelsea and Nick are the new endgame? Not Chelsea and what?
Right.
The coupling that everyone would sleep on, that everyone hated, and that they were throwing parties when she left. Mm-hmm. They would put that. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, exactly. I just again. They brought her on. They brought her on for a second, and they got excited, and then she. So now we're hearing about her. She's checking in on someone. How's Kevin doing? Put Greg Ricard back on Days of Our Lives. He was better on there. I just like Kevin back in the day, but he was better as Leo on Days of Our Lives. That's no story.
But Kevin and Phyllis' scenes are.
Oh, they are.
They're by. I'm like, okay. I don't mind him being back if they just have him in season with Michelle because those are just so much fun.
They are fun. I'll give you on that one. They are fun, but I might go back to Days. Yeah. And then we get this whole. We'll talk about Chloe because she's texting or whatever. So we have Billy. I wrote this down. Billy, Chloe texting, Kevin, Jill, Esther, Delia's doll.
That was so weird. What was that all about?
What the F is all about that doll? I
didn't get that.
I'm like, any soap that does props as a plot point, I'm always like, always. Days had an elephant storyline for a while. This little elephant, I wanted to shoot the elephant.
Well, this is the same Josh who had Jill looking for Katherine's music box.
Yes.
So he loves his props.
I'm like, I am not a prop person. So this Delia's doll, and she had a doll over here, and the doll was over there, and it showed up over here. I'm like, what's going on? No.
It was creepy. It makes no sense. I would like an explanation.
Yes. No, I'm sure we'll get one, I guess, at some point.
I feel like Chloe's going to be back at some point.
Possibly, I guess.
Because the casting, I was under the impression that Liz was back.
Yeah, I thought she was back too.
That she left GH to come back to YNR because she wasn't going to do double. She was doing double duty for a while.
Right.
It's like, but she was only on scene for 2 days, so what double duty?
That's what I said.
So I'm not certain that we've seen the end of Chloe.
But they did bring back my girl on GH who plays Hayden. Love me some Rebecca Buddick.
The best thing y'all did on that show.
Yes.
The best thing.
I know. Love her.
The only good thing.
Love another show, folks, of course. But so should Adam get Christian and Connor? Should he be in their lives? That's the bottom line. What do you guys think about that? Should he be in there? Should he be in their kids' lives?
I think he should get visitation. I don't think he should be the sole parent because he hasn't been for so long. But maybe work something out, compromise.
Where everybody's just like, you shouldn't be a parent. You shouldn't be a parent. You should leave him alone. Like, but they are his kids biologically.
Yeah.
Should never chance.
Maybe slowly incorporate it into their lives in a healthy way.
Okay.
The Connor stuff is really weird to me. How they had Chelsea come back, and she had like so much animosity. Like, I'm keeping. When Adam left, they were a family.
They were.
The guy didn't have his memory, so it's not like he was out here, you running through every who and what, doing who knows what for these past 3 years. And you come back and you act like you're mad at him and like, oh, you can't see Connor. Like, I don't understand. I'm not understanding the whole, like, let's keep you. Yeah. It's a plot point.
Yeah. I know. To me, it's kind of like, okay. Oh, wait. Anita was back for a second.
Or is she coming back?
She's coming back for a second. So I'm like, what's that about? Why is she coming back?
Plot point.
Yeah. She's coming back. Yeah, she's coming back. Somebody says Billy will shoot Adam. I think the shooting stuff won't happen. They've done it to death already.
That's enough shooting.
They've done it to death at this point.
Yeah, it's too much.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Again, regression.
Yeah.
Justin Hartley's Adam and with Billy and Chloe, they had all we have already went over this. We have dealt with Delia. There was maybe not like the bet. They were never going to be friends, but there was conclusion. And now this is all this is coming back up again.
And now we got this other plot point. Let me add Adam, Chelsea, Nick, Little Connor, Sharon, Kristen, everybody. Calvin Boudreaux's death. So I guess Chelsea has a husband who's dead now, who didn't.
So random.
It was very random. I'm like, I don't even really care. Don't know why. I mean, it's kind of like.
They just want her to be single.
It's not. They're not going anywhere with that. Yeah. I say that because I watched the Canadian version, so I'm a day ahead.
Okay.
So.
Oh, you are?
Oh, you really? I'm
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not going anywhere.
Okay.
But why?
There was a big plot point all of a sudden. It's like, okay.
I need someone to tell me at YNR. We got all these people. We have money for Chelsea to have a husband.
Yes.
We have money for Anita to come back.
Yes.
But we can't have no money for Michelle Morgan. Can I have my Hillary back, please? I don't care. I don't care how you bring her back. I want my Hillary back.
I don't think she wants to come back.
I think she does.
She does?
So you don't like my girl Brittany Sarpy?
Oh. Oh my gosh, wake me up.
Oh, my buddy.
Not Brittany. The character.
I don't know. I mean, he means that.
I actually like Brittany.
Yeah, the Brittany's nice girl, but no, I mean the character. Yeah, so they. What here's funny to me. I don't know how you guys feel about this. Trust me, I like seeing brown faces on my television and stuff. But I feel like there's a lot of people around. Like we have the Anna character, and I don't know why they recasted him. Nate. Recasted Nate. And then you kind of have Devon, and then you kind of have so and so. And you have there's like just all these characters kind of wandering around with no real story.
Yeah.
Very strange to me. They're just kind of there. It's something they're singing here and something, and they feel like fillers.
Fluffers.
Right, so to speak, girl.
Oh God.
Not that kind of show, but something like that. I know what you mean. But I'm just saying, but just kind of like they're all kind of like okay, and
and you can also throw Tessa Mariah in those. Like, what do you have a young core: Tessa Mariah, Devon, Nate, which I agree. I don't know why we needed a different Nate.
He was hot.
And why aren't we like this? Like, so the whole social media, I get it. The influences, the music. Right. Let's just have Tessa just start randomly sing. Girl, if I had to hear her sing one more time.
Oh my God, the singing! Stop the singing.
But that's her character. She sings.
I thought she lied and steal. I thought that was her character.
Oh, someone just said, "Bring back chemo." Look like who that is.
I know.
Who that is? That's from 20 years ago.
Chemo was Jack's son.
Yeah, but from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Never mentioned.
No.
You know, and an Asian on TV. That's crazy. On daytime TV. We have one on Days of Our Lives. That's it.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, the one that plays Haley or something.
And the mom.
Well, yeah.
Or his mom's sister.
Yeah, that's it. Mommy's sister. That's it. Asians on daytime television? Never. That doesn't happen. Somebody said bring back Leanna Love. You guys are totally reaching back, aren't you? I don't even know if Barbara Crampton's around anymore. I don't know if she's somewhere. I don't know where she is. I loved her, but I don't know where she is. But she wrote that book, Ruthless, about Victor. And speaking of Victor, he's going through. How do we feel about his storyline? Confusion, and I don't know what's going on, and his illness, and how do we feel about all that? Tired, happy, sad.
It makes me really sad. It makes me it gives me anxiety because he's just such a patriarch, you know? Not only on Young and the Restless, but he's just the king of the castle amongst all of daytime television. So just to see him getting sick, even if it's just his character, makes me sad.
Yeah, it does. I will say that it makes me think just because, you know, age-wise.
He's up there, yes.
Yeah, as you know, there's going to be a point where we don't have him. And I'm not sure if this is the storyline. Something's missing in the storyline for me. It's too isolated. Something's just...
Because the elements are kind of there. You're right. There's something missing. Because crazy. Now Victoria's in charge now of Newman now, and so there's a whole family dynamic going on there. But you're right. And Nikki's concerned. But remember, Nikki has her own illness going on with her MS. There's that going on too. So it's kind of should we give him an illness too on top of her illness on top of what? I mean, it's kind of weird to me. Kind of weird in some ways.
It's a lot of plot.
So, yeah.
As much as crap that I'm giving, why not? I'm watching the day ahead, so clearly I'm enjoying the show. But it's very plotty. Yeah. Very, very plotty.
There's a lot going on. Especially with Lola and the whole video for the cooking show, and then Abby's part of that. But Abby's also I guess she's trying to date Nate. I guess they're trying. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the show. I agree with you. It's we need to kind of thin out some of this stuff, or make things more umbrella-y, or so. But the Victor thing, back to him. You know, I love Eric Brady's my buddy, and I love him, and he's doing a great job, of course. But yeah, it is kind of is this the story he should be doing right now? Is this him? Should he be doing something else?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then, what else is there for him to do? I mean, how many times are we going to do the Victor and Adam headbutt? Victor and his kids, what is there for him to do? What story we could drive forward with him?
I think about that. I was thinking about that. I'm sure it's something we're not thinking. I'm sure it's something we're not thinking of. I'm sure it's something out there we could probably do. I guess besides an illness. I'm saying besides an illness storyline. Yeah. But for me, it's almost cliche because he's older. Yeah. It's an illness one. I mean, he's acting. He knows how to act and everything. He's doing fine. But just it's kind of
What's the chat thinking of everything?
Well, a lot of them, they say Jackie's a storyline. Maybe Victor is faking it. Can Abby and Victoria be sisters again? I'm sick of the Newman family being separated. Let's see. First Dean and now Victor. Everybody's talking about chemo all of a sudden in the chat room. They want him back. That's not going to happen. The singing is okay, LOL. He wrote. Who tell? I can't read your what you wrote there. What happened to Billy getting a gun? That went nowhere.
What happened to Billy? Period.
Yeah. Jason Thompson can act. I was watching. Oh, it's so funny because I interviewed Brooklyn Ray Silzer from GH a couple weeks ago, and we talked about Jason Thompson and his scenes, and there was some really some saying he really can act. Yeah. Yeah. What happened?
You know what happened? Josh Griffin happened, and let me say this. When I liked Mal's work. I thought I enjoyed Mal's vision of Y&R. Yes, and when he got fired, y'all was having so much celebration on Twitter. It was a new day. Thank God. Praise Jesus. And now what you got? Boring plot points and a bunch of character destruction. You happy? I hope you're happy. I hope you watch every day happy.
A lot of them, okay? A lot of them are all like, Chelsea is confusing. She's annoying. Chelsea is up to something. Some couples are just meant to be like Victor and Nikki. Mm-hmm. Some say Sharon and Nick, and Lauren and Michael stop wasting their time with the couples, because they were kind of flirting with Lauren and Jack for a minute there, weren't they?
For a second, and then they stopped.
How do you feel about that?
I think that would have been fun.
Me too. It would have been fun. I just never thought them to get. They've been around for so long.
But I don't see them as end game.
No,
I see them as a little fun detour, and then we have to spend 6 months of her begging Michael for forgiveness
To be back with him. Yeah.
Ooh, they need villains, and Adam is an easy option. Lazy writing. That's what I wrote. Many people said they should have went Adam and Summer.
Oh, that would have been.
You know what?
Interesting.
But they're related, aren't they related?
That's his
they
niece.
are related.
The thing with Summer, I'm surprised that the Billy part never
died down.
came
Died out.
Died down. Nick never found
that
out.
That was one bomb that I was waiting.
Yeah, that would be a good bomb.
That would have been such, and I feel like at this point now it's like,
Yeah.
But that would have been such a good bomb.
Well, how do you feel about the character of Summer? Period. I feel like there's something missing there too. I feel like there should be more. I mean, it should be. She's Phyllis's daughter. Like, I want to see more of something. I guess I don't know. I want to see more of something.
It's interesting because if we look back during the whole Summer Billy thing, she was playing the character different, and people either loved it or hated it. I kind of liked her a little bit more spicy. Mm-hmm. And now it's just like, I don't...
They neutered some folks, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. I feel like they neutered people. It's like, chopped off their things, and that's okay. Now you're just this.
Now you're just a good person. Just boring.
We don't want that on daytime TV. But no, I said, like, we go back to the character of Kyle. I kind of like that Kyle could go any direction, so to speak, but not too far in any direction. He was Kyle. Like I said, he found a balance with him. He could go goofy and silly, but also kind of serious and also kind of smart. I mean, he went everywhere.
Yeah.
And what's with this obsession of you being young, you got to get married so fast?
Yeah,
Why do we need these kids? Why are they getting married? This is like problems that Jack should be worrying about, not. Oh,
it's funny. All soaps still do that, don't they? It's one of those.
They make everyone get married young.
One of those plot devices.
I think it's a CBS thing because as much as I give GH,
they don't marry.
They don't really got no young kids.
That's the problem.
Yeah. But it's definitely a CBS thing.
Definitely, and I agree with you. All these marriages, to me, is like that's so antiquated. You know, kind of the marriage or using pregnancy still. Like, there's certain things they use them like that was done 20, 30 years ago. Like that's nowadays, no one would fall for that. Anyone even do it. But it's I almost say again, lazy writing, so to speak. It's like we're just gonna do this, and that's just how we're gonna do it.
I personally don't know any 25-year-olds who are like
dying to get married.
Who's dying to get married.
Right.
Yeah.
People bring up the Summer Billy thing. Go, I go right. They're like right. I know. I mean, Summer is a waste right now. I feel like that character could do more, and it's kind of. And then, it's also funny how they kind of put out certain story to certain people, and like again with this Chelsea character, her knocking out Sharon. Another thing, what was that to accomplish? What was that about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was, for a cliffhanger day or whatever. Oh, she's knocked out. Who knocked her out? And again, I don't see what that was all about.
There's a lot of like, I don't know what they're doing.
I feel like there's tentacles that go out that don't lead to anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you said, things just drop stuff.
Yeah, like why did they drop the Billy and Summer?
You're right about that. People want that now. They go, yeah. They go, no, they did.
Nick would go haywire if he found out.
Yes.
I want to see that reaction.
And there was a perfect time when they were doing the whole Phyllis getting her out of Jabot. There was like a perfect time that I was like, oh my gosh, this would be so good for it to come out.
Yeah.
And the show decided not to go that way. And I feel like at this point, it coming out would be like you get one day of anger, but there's nothing like.
Right.
There's nothing like.
There's no build up to it.
And do we care? Do we care about the Rosales family issues? Another father storyline, stepfather, whatever storyline. He wasn't a good father, and Ray was the only father I knew. I mean, do we care about that?
Well, half people don't even care about the family.
Right.
So.
But isn't that funny? That's a storyline now. That we had several days of them talking to each other about this stepfather. Yeah,
there's a lot of isolation. Like, why hasn't her mom? Well, I guess she was at the Abbott house last week and interact, but you bring on these characters, you have to have them interact with more people. This show is so isolated. You either have Devon and Anna
I agree with you.
And then you have Mariah and Tessa in one group, and then you have one day it's just Adam and insert whoever, and then one day it's this. It's so isolated. It's no like.
There's no focus.
And
it's like, why have so many characters if you're not going to build that character and revolve it around the other characters?
Like, why isn't Jack involved in this Victor thing in some weird way and being sick? Like, why aren't we hearing commentary from him, kind of? Like,
yeah, and this week, I think it's a spoiler because it's in magazines. Jack goes to see Ashley.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, Eileen Davidson, she's going back again.
What's that?
Hey, what is that about? I thought Eileen Davidson was leaving because for personal reasons. She was like
she was over it.
She's not back on Days of Our Lives.
And I thought I read the quote that I'm not coming back.
Right.
I'm done.
Right, but she's popping in.
And then,
so, like, hello. I mean, it's just interesting to me that she keeps popping back because, I mean, she's not doing anything else, obviously. And like I said, she go back to Days of Our Lives. They have Stacey Hydick playing that character. But anyway, that's no story.
She's doing something.
It's no story. It's no story by itself. But no, I mean, I thought she was just gone. I thought she was like done with that thing for a while.
I thought that's the impression that she gave in the digest interview that I read. That she was done. At this point, she might as well get the Doug Davidson guarantee. Here, we're going to throw you on. You get you your 6 days a week, and here's your check.
Oh my God, somebody. We need to turn Ray into Tony. We need the Guiding Light Mafia back. You bring Guiding Light into this? Oh my goodness. Need some tea over there. Guiding Light? Oh my goodness. Some Guiding Light, folks. Okay, you're going back. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Eileen was stressing from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
That was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
So she's not stressed.
She's not doing that anymore.
No, so it was just more. I thought it was more about the acting thing. She was like taking a break from acting, focused on her last kid or something.
And I think it's also that the commute, because I believe they live in Malibu, and for people who are not in LA, from Malibu to CBS studios every day is like, I don't even want to.
Me coming out here to AfterBuzz is a lot. I live in Inglewood. I live 25 miles away from here. I do this show for you guys.
Oh my goodness!
I don't live near here. I don't live near here.
That's dedication.
That's right. I live by the water, folks.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yeah. So I don't know why.
Yeah.
And it's not serving any purpose.
Right. I agree. Mariah and Tessa used to be so interesting. Now they're boring. Yeah. Yeah.
When?
When? Ooh, he said when. He's like, when, folks.
Maybe if they give us more love scenes between Mariah and Tessa.
Possibly, right?
I think the one that they had was awesome.
Well, the thing is, they're more exciting when Hillary was alive.
Oh yeah.
Also, Hillary and Mariah, great chemistry.
Yeah.
That whole frenemies thing, I loved it.
Yes.
I loved it. And going back to Michelle Morgan, we loved her, of course. I did love all the death scenes. I loved all the stuff I loved it. I mean, it was beautiful. But yeah, I wish she didn't kill her.
Yeah, that's the first character for me in a long time that like has affected, like, that I still crave. Yeah. Like, Hillary has become my Brenda Bear in GH. Like, I want, it's like, oh my gosh, when is she coming back? When is she coming back?
No, Brenda.
I would buy any, Nate whisked her off to Switzerland to something to recuperate, and she comes back to town with the baby.
Oh,
I would buy.
Okay. I would
buy anything to have her back.
Yeah,
just even her as the ghost.
Yes.
Was more entertaining than Devon, and I don't even know the girl's name. Elena. Is that her name?
Elena.
Yeah, Elena.
Yeah.
Yes. That's pretty funny.
But also, how weird is that you're gonna? Okay, you say you meet a new guy, and his girlfriend and wife's dead. You're gonna go through her stuff and be like, oh, what was this? We need to get rid of this.
No, but that is so insensitive.
Let's go down memory lane. What was that about?
Very insensitive. That was very strange.
Very strange.
Like, no, I am. And that's it, folks. It's already, the hour's up, folks. I can talk, keep going, but the hour is up. Thanks for being on, you guys, of course. And you go ahead and tell me where they can find you.
You can find me. You can send all your hate mail to IamWalkerR on Twitter. I'm always ready.
He is, folks. He's not for the faint at heart. So just, you want to come at him, be ready. Unfair, because you'll be here again next week with Rachel.
I'll be here next week. You guys can find me on Instagram at Farrah_Naz_B.
I gotta follow you. I think I'm following you.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, thanks for watching. Of course, I'm so glad to be back to the show that I started. I love it.
And don't forget next week, your interview.
Michelle Stafford. So I'll post links everywhere. If you're following me at James Law Jr. on all social media platforms, you'll know when it's coming out.
It'll be at 3 p.m. next week.
Yeah, next week.
Next Sunday.
I think it'll be 3. If it changes, I'll let you guys know. But thanks for watching us. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.